So I grew up in a pretty challenging background, and I have struggled with anxiety and depression since as far back as I can remember. All I knew was chaos, and I didn't know how to cope with that. I was put into counseling several times growing up, and it helped a little bit, but it was not fixing the problem. I did not get on medication until I was in my early 20s. And I went to the doctor and I was like, I cannot cope. I was put on medication. The medication didn't work. Went back, was put on something else. And if you're on medication, you know that it takes a while for it to work. So you have to be on the medication, see if it works. If it doesn't, you go back. It's a process. And when you're already depressed, it's not a process you want to do. Eventually, I had been on 5 different medications that really weren't doing the trick. A friend of mine came over to my house and she talked about TMS treatment. And I was like, what is this? Like, I've never heard of this. Is this shock therapy? And I was like, oh, that's crazy. Does it work? She's like, yeah, it works. So during treatment, it was gradual. I went into remission, which I never thought I would hear the word remission. I was in complete shock. But I was realizing I was able to go home or be at home, and even during the stress, I was able to I could regulate better. I wasn't flipping out or overreacting. I could actually go to sleep even in the midst of this stress, this giant stress I was under. I could still go to sleep. It wasn't racing thoughts, and I'm not used to that. I think when you struggle with anxiety and depression, the last thing you want to do is try again, especially if you've gone through so many different types of treatment and they don't work. And for those people, I would like to say, try one more time, and it could change the trajectory of your life.